During the early 17th century, in the area now Massachusetts, Squanto was a member of the Patuxet tribe. The finer details of his life are not extensively recorded, but his contributions and the role he played remain of significant historical importance. We have a lot to learn from his experiences and interactions. In 1614, Squanto's life took a dramatic turn. Captain Thomas Hunt, an English explorer, captured him. Hunt abducted 21 Native Americans, including Squanto, and took them to Europe to sell them into slavery. Squanto was taken to Spain, where he learned of Christianity. Historical records indicate that he was helped by Spanish friars who were opposed to slavery. Squanto made his way to England. He spent several years there, during which he learned the English language. This period was crucial in equipping him with skills that would later prove invaluable. In 1619, Squanto returned to his homeland only to discover the devastating impact of an epidemic caused by diseases brought by Europeans. The Patuxet people, including Squanto's family and community, died. When the settlers arrived in 1620, Squanto's ability to speak English and understand European customs made him a key figure. He worked as an interpreter, guide, and advisor, teaching the settlers essential survival skills, such as planting corn and using fish for fertilizer. His skills were significant in establishing a peace treaty between the Europeans and the Wampanoag, led by Chief Massasoit. These efforts were crucial in the early years of Plymouth Colony. The first Thanksgiving in 1621 is often remembered as a celebration of cooperation between the Pilgrims and Native Americans. Squanto's involvement in the events leading to this celebration is a noted part of his legacy. Note, the historical context of these events is complex. This was a brief period of peace in a time of significant cultural and territorial tensions. It is important to recognize his unique role in early American history. He survived multiple worlds and significantly influenced the early interactions between Native Americans and European settlers. Squanto's story offers valuable insights and parallels with biblical teachings. We can find inspiration and lessons that resonate with themes in Scripture. Squanto's ability to adapt to incredibly challenging circumstances, including being taken from his homeland and exposed to entirely different cultures, echoes the biblical theme of resilience and God's providence. This is like Joseph in the book of Genesis. Squanto suffered because of Europeans, but he chose to assist the settlers. This act of forgiveness and reconciliation can be seen as parallel to Jesus Christ's teachings, which emphasized loving one's enemies and the power of forgiveness. Matthew 5:7. Squanto's assistance to the Europeans embodies biblical principles. As we delve deeper into Squanto's story, let's take a closer look at the first Thanksgiving and the significant role of the Native Americans. We zoom in on more detailed footage of the first Thanksgiving, a momentous event that brought together two vastly different cultures. The feast was a symbol of unity, a celebration of the harvest season, and an opportunity to give thanks for the blessings of the year. We see the Native Americans, guided by Squanto, teaching the settlers how to cultivate corn, beans, and squash, essential foods that formed the backbone of the feast. The Native Americans didn't just bring food to the table, they brought their cultural wealth. Their knowledge of the land and its resources was vital in the survival of the settlers. This first Thanksgiving was more than a meal. It was a cultural exchange that brought about mutual respect and understanding between the Native Americans and the Europeans. This event marked a significant moment in the history of Native Americans and European settlers. It was a testament to the power of cooperation, acceptance, and the sharing of knowledge, values we should continue to uphold in our world today.